In the ever-tumultuous world of celebrity co-parenting, few dynamics are as publicly dissected and dramatically charged as that of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Their union, once a spectacle of opulence and influence that blended rap royalty with reality TV empire building, dissolved into a saga of custody battles, public pleas and pointed accusations following their 2022 divorce. At the heart of this ongoing narrative now beats the story of their eldest daughter, North West, a precocious 12-year-old whose emerging sense of style has ignited a fresh firestorm. Recent images from a family vacation in Rome captured North strutting through the cobblestone streets in a strapless corset top paired with a micromini skirt, an ensemble that screamed high-fashion edge, evoking the sultry runways of Milan rather than the playgrounds of preteens. The outfit, a bold fusion of vintage corsetry and contemporary minimalism, turned heads and sparked debates, but none more vehemently than from her father, Kanye West. The 48-year-old rapper, known as much for his boundary-pushing Yeezy collections as for his unfiltered social media rants, has issued a stern warning to Kardashian, demanding she curb North's sartorial experiments or face the escalation of their already fraught legal entanglements. This clash isn't just about fabric and flair, it's a profound collision of philosophies on parenting, autonomy, and the lingering shadows of hypocrisy in a family forged in the spotlight. To fully grasp the intensity of Kanye's reaction, one must delve into the intricate tapestry of his relationship with North. From the moment she entered the world in 2013, North has been more than a child to Kanye. She's been his muse, his mini-me, and a canvas for his creative visions. He has often paraded her at fashion weeks, dressing her in miniature versions of his avant-garde designs, from oversized hoodies emblazoned with Donda Academy logos to layered streetwear that blurred the lines between kid couture and adult athleisure. North's innate charisma, her gap-toothed grin, her unscripted candor during viral TikTok cameos, has made her a social media sensation, amassing millions of views for clips where she critiques her dad's tracks or styles her siblings. Yet, beneath this curated cuteness lies a deeper bond. Kanye has described North as his best friend, the one who grounds him amid his bipolar episodes and professional pivots. Sources close to the family reveal that he showers her with custom jewelry, sketches outfits inspired by her doodles, and even consulted her on Yeezy Season 10 palettes. In Rome, however, that paternal pride curdled into protectiveness when he scrolled through paparazzi shots of her in that revealing getup. "She's too young for this kind of exposure," he reportedly texted Kardashian, his words laced with urgency. "You're turning her into a mini-me from the wrong era. Dial it back or we'll see you in court again." The irony of Kanye's stance is as sharp as a stiletto heel, and it's impossible to ignore. For years, he was the architect of Kardashian's most provocative looks during their marriage. From the barely there bodysuits that defined her Yeezy runway appearances to the sheer, skin-bearing ensembles that fueled tabloid frenzy, Kanye reveled in styling his then-wife as a vision of unapologetic sensuality. He once boasted in interviews about curating her wardrobe to break the internet, pushing boundaries that aligned with his artistic ethos of disruption. Fast forward to his current marriage to Bianca Censori, the 30-year-old architect whom he wed in a clandestine 2022 ceremony, and the pattern persists. Censori has become the living embodiment of Kanye's fetish for minimalism, often spotted in outfits that leave little to the imagination, transparent raincoats over nude bodysuits, microdresses that flirt with indecency and high-fashion approximations of lingerie paraded on Milan streets. Critics have decried these choices as exploitative, with fashion commentators questioning whether Censori's style is empowerment or erasure. Yet, when North echoes even a fraction of this aesthetic, opting for a corset that cinches her still-developing frame, Kanye draws a hard line. Insiders whisper that this double standard stems from a place of profound paternal fear, the terror of seeing his daughter sexualized in a world that has already commodified her mother's image. "Ye sees North as pure, untarnished," one source confides. Kim's influence feels like a threat to that innocence, even if he's the one who set the template. Kardashian, for her part, stands resolute in her defense of North's choices, framing them as an extension of the fierce independence she has instilled in all four of her children, North, Saint 9, Chicago 7, and Psalm 5. At 45, Kim has evolved from the contouring queen of early 2010s reality TV into a multifaceted mogul, helming schemes, a billion-dollar shapewear empire, and navigating the complexities of single motherhood with a blend of vulnerability and valor. Her philosophy on parenting, often shared in tearful confessionals on the Kardashians, emphasizes empowerment through expression. "I want my kids to feel confident in their skin, whatever that looks like," she has said, recounting how North's Rome ensemble was entirely her idea. A thrift store find elevated with custom alterations from a local tailor. Kim views fashion as a tool for self-discovery, much like her own journey from Paris Hilton's arm candy to self-made icon. The Rome trip itself was a celebration of family reconnection, a rare unfiltered escape where the kids roamed gelaterias and tossed coins into the Trevi fountain. North's outfit a playful rebellion against the touristy polos her siblings favored. But Kanye's backlash has reopened old wounds. Their divorce settlement granted joint custody, but Kanye has repeatedly accused Kim of alienating him, claiming she's blocked his access and manipulated visitation schedules. Court filings from 2023 detail his anguish, with Ye pleading for more time to instill his values, spiritual, creative and now, apparently, conservative in dress. Kim's camp counters that his instability, marked by anti-Semitic outbursts and erratic ex-posts, makes consistent co-parenting a minefield. Everything with Ye is knee-jerk, a friend of Kim's laments. One day he's praising North's beats, the next he's suing over a skirt. This fashion feud is but one skirmish in a broader war over North's upbringing, a microcosm of the clashing worlds her parents represent. Kanye's Wyoming ranch days, where he dreamed of off-grid education at Donda Academy, contrast sharply with Kim's Calabasas compound, a hub of influencer brunches and private tutors. North, caught in the crossfire, navigates it with a wisdom beyond her years, braiding her hair in box styles that nod to her dad's Afrocentric influences while scrolling Vogue on her iPad for Kim's Met Gala inspo. Psychologists observing high-profile splits like this one note the unique pressures on children of divorce in the public eye, the compulsion to perform normalcy amid paparazzi flashes, the internalization of parental discord as personal failure. For North, fashion becomes a shield and a statement, a way to assert agency in a life scripted by others. Kanye's warning, delivered via a flurry of DMs and late-night calls, threatens to drag this private parenting pivot into the courtroom once more, potentially amending custody terms to include dress code stipulations.